Don't let your learning lead to knowledge. You'll become a fool. But if you let your learning lead to action, you can become rich. A lot of people grossly overestimate what they could do in a year and grossly underestimate what they can do in 10 years. This is a fact. People want to accomplish things very quickly, and when they don't, they give up because they don't see results in a year. But you could do massive things in 5 to 10 years. 5 years, you could do amazing things. 10 years, you could do absolutely crazy things and change your life in ways you could never imagine. Yesterday, I was talking to a client of mine, and this dude has more degrees than a thermometer. He is very formally educated, but he was also frustrated and lost. And he had a lot of anxiety about his future. He's in his early 20s, but his hair is gray and he's just stressed out because he just doesn't know what his future holds. Now, I don't have no degrees, but I believe that I'm far more educated than him because I understand the fundamental truth. The truth is, formal education will make you a living, but self-education can make you a fortune. He was so concerned about his future, and he's so young, he has so much time. But I had to ask him, if you're so concerned with your future, what is it exactly that you're concerned about? And his response was uncertainty. He didn't know what the future held for him. He was very uncertain of his future. And so the follow-up question I gave to him was, what are your plans? He said he wanted to get a job in his field. And besides that, he had no other plans. And so because of this lack of planning, that's why he was lost. He doesn't have a actual plan for his life. His only plan is the basic plan, which is just get a job and see where it takes you from there because he just finished graduating from university. So I explained to him that he should take time to plan out his future. What kind of car does he want to drive? What kind of job does he want to have? How much money does he want to make at the job? Where does he want to travel? What does he want to do? Having an understanding of these things was going to give him some clarity and take away some of that uncertainty. And the crazy part is that it's really just that simple. You just have to make the plan. Are you going to succeed 100% of the time? Probably not. You're not going to get everything that you want. But the thing is, just by planning, just by having a plan, you have a direction in which you're going to, and you can gauge where you're at in your journey by having the plan. All of his anxiety was because of his lack of planning. And I suspect this is the case for a lot of people, especially a lot of young people. They don't know where they're going because they haven't made a plan. And he learned so much in university about the field that he's going in, but they never actually taught him how to plan, how to set goals and know where he's going to go with his life. And this is what leads to the anxiety and uncertainty that he was feeling. You would be shocked how much you could accomplish in 3,650 days, which is 10 years. That's a lot of days. Your plans could change, but at least you have a plan. Just having a plan puts you ahead of 97 or 98 out of every 100 people. Just knowing where you're going puts you ahead of so much of the population because most people have no idea where they're going. You see, it takes thousands of bricks to build a house. Any structure you see, it took thousands of bricks to build it, thousands of pieces. When you have a plan, you could start to treat each individual day like a brick. And if you place that brick as perfectly as you can, quoting Will Smith, then over time, you're going to have this huge structure, this organized, solid structure, and hopefully beautiful structure because you have laid those bricks carefully and consistently over many years. That's how it works. There's no structure that comes finished. It has to be built. And that's the same way that you build your life. So by having the right daily actions and a plan, you could build the life of your dreams, especially over such a long period of time, like 10 years. So you have to ask yourself, are you reading the right books that's going to get you where you want to be? Are you taking the right actions that's going to get you where you want to be? If you want to be healthy, are you eating the right foods that's going to get you the body that you want? These are the daily actions and daily steps that you have to take in order to get where you want to be. You have to treat life almost like it's a mission. I think everybody should have a mission statement, just like a business has a mission statement. You should have a mission statement. What's your central purpose in life? And then build your life around that. That's the foundation. That central purpose, that's your foundation. And then you build everything else on top. And there's other things that are frivolous, like material things that you may want, but all that is part of the building, but your foundation should always be solid and set. You can make a decision to take the small actions daily to get you where you want to be in 10 years. And you have to have a fundamental understanding and almost a fear when you realize that where you currently are is a result of the steps that you've been taking over the last 5 to 10 years. So if you're not happy with where you are right now, you have to look back at what you've been doing in the past 5 or 10 years that got you these results, and then do a self audit. You have to make some changes. You have to look at the habits and actions that set you back, that have you in this state of dissatisfaction, and then you have to make some changes. All of this really and truly, when you break it down and make it simple, is just thinking. One of my favorite books of all time is called As a Man Thinketh. And that's all this is. Creating goals and planning out your life is just thinking. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. That's the full quote. Whatever you think about consistently, that's who you become. That's what your life becomes. And the more you focus on thinking of your ideal life, the more likely you are to run into the right idea. A single idea can change your life. A single idea can make you rich. So live every day one at a time. Repetition's the key to mastery. If you take successful steps every day and you try to live each individual day successfully or as successfully as you possibly can, you can get to where you want to be in 10 years. You can make the plans and you can have the life that you want because you could do a lot in 3,650 days. With all that being said, thank you very much for watching. I wish you the best of luck and thank you for your time. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.